Guest is threatening to sue for $10,000 because she forgot her passport in her room. I work at a high price but kind of shabby hotel near the beach. The rooms are overpriced and we're constantly overselling and understaffed. It's been running my whole team into the ground. So Ms. Lady calls around 2:30 p.m. to let me know she left her ID in the room she checked out of earlier that day. I told her that room has already been cleaned and is checked into by another guest, but I'll have my team start working on retrieving it. Ms. Lady continues to tell me she has a very important job, and if we do not help her get her ID in time to make her flight, she will hold us legally responsible. Great, what? Security is unsure of our own policies, and they believe we need the guest's permission to enter the room due to the ID being in the safe. We learned later this is not necessarily true and we can enter the room at any time. So by the time Ms. Lady returned to the hotel, basically nothing has been done about the ID because we can't get a hold of the guests in that room. At this point in time, I have a line out of the door. Ms. Lady cuts the line and interrupts my check-in to ask about the ID and threaten to sue again. I am so busy, I barely have time to look up at her, as I am also answering the operator phone and running the desk. Lady continues to bitch, so I radio again for security, and they finally come up and talk to her and start helping her get the ID. No ID in the original room, she told me, but I guess she said it was actually the room next to that. Security gave it to her it probably took about 2 hours, so I know this lady missed her flight. I thought the whole suing thing was a joke, but nope. She called back later and told my director she will be suing us for $10,000 because she forgot her own ID and missed her flight. Does anyone even know if one could sue for your own mistake? Ms. Lady was also not a registered guest at the hotel. She was staying with a person with a completely different name, hence the room number confusion.